feed on the street. Here in India you do, right? We cannot do that. So there is a balance. So I want this meeting to be positively finished, and I want to make sure we come out with solution.
We also request you, all the municipalities, and request, see, there are dogs which are in the new market. And the dogs are fed on the pavements. People are passing, and there are these people who come and feed biscuits. You know, when the people are doing. So just request them.
They are doing it because there is no option.
Yeah.
You don't feel there is no option. No?
I mean, I have.
The idea of designated area of feeding is one part is very good. But not to put on that, but
No.
people are not advised like in market, in old market. Let us do in South Goa. Let us show them we will do something.
Yes.
Let us be positive.
That's it.
Feeding program.
We will do that. That's why sir have asked for a funding. He wants to share the idea.
We have set days
Yes.
that we feed and other days that we don't feed. So that other people call it. So these dogs then are not going to leave. I mean, we feed not to fatten them and everything like that.
The
We feed
Goshala
them
is
to
run
get
by
them
NGOs
to-
only. See the
Yeah,
Goshala.
We feed so they don't go into the villages. They don't go into the villages to kill the pigs and the chickens. We feed to keep them in their home areas. But as I said, we only have limited funds. So is there a way that we can set up a feeding program with volunteers so that food is provided, not just us, food is provided from the government. You know, dry dog food, it's easy.
You're saying,
And then they can go and feed the dogs in the areas or the days that we can't feed them.
so you're saying about the hotels, yeah?
One thing is the hotel. The second thing, what I can suggest, what I can suggest is now that the government has a program for every school to give a midday meal. There should be from this NGO there is a wastage of food.
Right.
So we can get this food because there are schools in every.
What she's talking about different. You don't need
No.
waste
The
food.
question
We have
is
proper food.
the question is
See,
the
we
food which
don't-
children eat
We
is not
can't
wasted.
cook. We don't have time to cook. I
No.
work full time, Sandra does.
So if at all
we
you
have,
can do
dry dog food. It's dry food.
from meat
Dry
to
food
midday
is so
meal.
much easier for us to store.
Yeah.
It's accessible all the
Dry
time
food,
and
dry
it doesn't waste
Yeah.
and
Dry
monsoon
food.
it doesn't go off. So
what you-
waste of food is
Who
no
will select
waste.
the hotel, then it is
I
smell,
did that
then it
years
is
ago.
spoiled, then it mixed with plastic.
All of the hotels-
Then you get the rats and then it's a big problem.
All of the hotels
Okay.
have people who come and collect their waste food and they sell it or give it to the cows or whatever, right? I used to collect it every single morning from the Ramada, which is now the Caravella. I had to go there before the man who comes to collect all the waste. It was bread, it was cakes, it was food, everything had to go. It's stored in a cold room at night, and this guy comes at 6 o'clock with his truck and he fills all the waste food every single day, 365 days a year. I went and I took some of that food. But I'm sorry, these guys are not going to come out in the morning with a truck and say, oh look, here, you can have this food. They haven't got the time. And they probably, and that time also, we used to find glass in there, we used to find plates, we used to find everything was in glass.
Yeah, it was
Just
spoons,
throw it all in.
food.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, now
What
they
you said
don't.
is, Jay, what you said is right. See, when we have the Gaushala, they give them the proper food. They give them the grass, which is, they buy it and they give it. But dog food can be given to them, it's not a big deal. And they become healthy.
It's full of the vitamins and everything that they need.
Yeah, I know.
So, and you don't have to give them so much.
And also, the other problem I had when I was
See,
picking
See,
when I was picking this food up and putting it in on the beach, on the car park, I had lots of complaints from people saying, oh, you're making a mess, you're making a mess. I wasn't making a mess, because what I did, I took my dog for a walk, 20 minutes later came back, the dogs had eaten everything, and I just then picked up all the paper, all the things, and I get plastic sheet. I never made a mess. But that is what wet food does. Wet food makes a mess. So you're getting all these curries and
what we do after Sandra and Sam and Jane is not there. What we do
They will
after
never
that.
be alive without us. It'll be fine.
Okay.
See, you give anything,
What do you do?
you give any suggestions. In Konkani it is said, Shukun Brut. This is what is our fate today.
maybe the hotels instead
What
of
is
giving
Shukun
food
Brut?
can
Sir?
give dry food to
You
us.
know what Shukun Brut? Shukun Brut means studying, you are an idiot. After studying, you are an idiot. So this is what is our fate in Konkani. So So it has to be done, implemented.
Shelter is very good, as you already
Yes.
suggested. You can take this all these
That's not
injured
gonna happen
animals.
tomorrow.
That is too good, but
The government won't.
panchayat level, the panchayat level, if every panchayat is participating, that will be practical, I believe. Because you have a shelter in one corner and the whole district is moving the dogs. It may not be practical. So most of the panchayat will be able to afford a little bit of land.
Yeah,
They have
little
a
bit in
shelter
every
for
area will
injured
be
dogs. That
best.
will be really practical.
Rather than having one.
Easy also for
Once you
operation.
want purchase, will not purchase it. It's on lease basis.
Usually on panchayat basis we can be.
And second,
Easy,
can
easy.
And if there is tourism also, tourism
Easy
also
to
has
manage.
got.
and second,
Ship
can
is
you
also.
set up a business stall like camp in their area?
See, where there are tourism
Education
resorts.
wise, vaccination
See.
wise, they can do
Camp
anything.
like that.
Any area you tell us, actually we should note it down.
See, we are here looking for immediate solution dog attack. We need one place at least where you tell me, okay, Sarpanch, there are dogs attacking the hotel, and tell me, I go pick up the dog, catch the dog, and where do we put? At least we need one immediate place where we can.
But I think
There's
also
a-
we need to know where the
that-
dogs
that
are
is one thing.
attacking.
From
So
side
maybe
by
we
side
can
we'll go for
can
it.
identify the
But
dog.
we'll do that.
One is yes.
Please,
We are going to
allow
One
us
to one, we start with one.
Beside that, we need a
Please allow us to educate the people. Then slowly, this is a long time solution. Once the attitude change, definitely it is going to help us.
See, as far as I'm looking for a small land for a garbage. We don't have.
Earlier, now the babies have come. They have even the hospital where the animal husbandry is. There was an area where the dogs were kept. There was an area. It was long time back ago.
This is
But the question comes is, today the government has just occupied the land and built housing for everyone. And no housing for dogs. Not for animals. Only for humans.
If we have proper
Yeah,
support
Sauceda is
from
a
the
good place,
government,
good
then
solution. Now it is
then it
empty.
would be a problem.
Sauceda is a good idea. It's a empty place now. Anyway, that is collector and animal welfare will work on it for the proposal. Hey, you sign up.
Yes, yes,
And we have this.
Other ideas regarding regularizing the feeding time in the beaches and other areas, and also we are trying to set up a dog shelter. That proposal will move to the government. No, we'll have to find a land, then we'll finalize it and we'll let you know.
When will be the next meeting for the follow-up?
We'll follow up with government department, then we'll decide when the next meeting is. Thank you.
Something concrete?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, Doctor, what was the outcome of this meeting?
Yeah, it was very good. I enjoyed it. Thanks to Sarpanch ji. And the shelter wise to remove these injured dogs or dogs which are really ferocious, that will work out. But my suggestion is to keep it in the panchayat level. That could be easily manageable. Otherwise, it will take a long time. The immediate solution is the panchayat itself is managing. Means it will be practical. That's what I suggested to them. Then the second thing is the education. That is going to really make wonders. For a long time solution is education. People should change their attitude towards dogs. People should know how to manage the dog, because we have to live with the dogs forever. You can't just get away with the dogs like European countries. So education is key things. So for that we are ready for it. We will right away in another 2-3 months time I will put up about 20 hoardings in your South Goa areas through mission rabies, that I can assure you. And for the sterilization and all, from time to time we are giving trainings. We conduct camps and give trainings. Recently also we did one in the Turkey. So by that one, if the panchayat can take this message and do it in their panchayat areas, it will be useful for them. So we train them, we give them all these things. Vaccination is already going on, you know that. So that is going on year round, so no problem. So animals are safe, but at the same time, to avoid the bite, please have this type of shelters as well as attitude change by education. That is my
What
message.
has the collector issued?
Sorry?
What has the collector issued at this meeting? Any
Dog
assurance?
shelter. Yeah, doctor, he said about dog shelter. He has asked the animal husbandry department to work on it. Thank you very much. I am Dr. Murugan Appapillai, Director for Mission Rabies.
My friend Dikshant.
Yes.
आज मीटिंग किती डिस्कशन झाला?
See, I was meeting as a village sarpanch of Kavelosim. I'm going to, I think, complaints there from tourists and from people who are going for a walk on the beach. So last year, so आता चड जालें सुण्याय attack. आणि see, we are living on tourism. As tourismaचे जायती आणि हॉटेलवाले आमकडे रिक्वेस्ट म्हणतात, but Panchyat is not able to do much. कित्याक आमकडे तेंकीत करतले सुण्याकू. आता आमगे we asked for a meeting. I'm very thankful for the collector because he called the animal welfare and tourism department, NGOs, mission and hoteliers also. So एक solution काढा collector आज कळून येला. आज collector कळून येला की हे solution जे situation is out of hand. आणि immediate solution म्हणल्यार ताणें एक proposal धाडला म्हणला animal welfare to set up a dog shelter. A dog shelter where you will have sick dog been treated, जी got जो सुणी घास मारता furious dog, तेमकां आमच्या बिचीचेर सोन तेंकां काडून आतां तुवें म्हाका म्हणलें एक डॉग घास मारता तेका सरपंच कितें कर हांव धरतलो पूण तेका कोण उडयतो खंय. So their shelter is important. The collector understood. So that as a sarpanch, as a village panchayat, anywhere, Kolwa, Benalim, they sunya kaadle, आमी दोल्ले आणि shelteran दोल्ले आणि तेका treat केले, तेका medicine दिले, तेका feed केले. So in a line of Gaushala. So the collector said immediately to find a solution.
एक दिसा इतलो तेंप आमकडे डॉग शेल्टर नासलेलें.
See, dog shelter ha कितें private run कोत्ता. हिंगा कितें dog shelter म्हणून कितें for dog attacks. It is not only for stray dogs. See, these stray dogs, some of them have owners. रातची भायर वयता हे कोताय. We are talking on the beaches, especially where they are not allowing anybody to come. So कितें आसता ओ concept आमकां not to feed the dogs only, but how to avoid this dog burials on the beach. ती कितें जाता रस्त्याचेर वयता तेका स्टेरिलायज करताय तेका फीड करताय. बट वॉट आर द डॉग्स विच आर समवेअर इन द मिडल ऑफ द बीच वेर देर इज नो बडी नो रोड ती भितर बुशीन रावतात आनी मागीर कोण तेका अटॅक करता. सो ती सुण्यांक काडपाक आमकां सामकें ट्युरिजमाक एक बॅड नेम येवपा जायना. सो तेका लागून हो शेल्टर आमकां जाय.
फॉलोअप केन्ना जातलें?
फॉलोअप तेणें सांगलां जेन्ना वेलफेअर Animal Welfare Department to identify a land and proposal. So identify one land from the government and a proposal. So whole thing. So most important thing is the funding from the government. See, आमची जाता NGO आहे. NGO कोतले कितें तेंगे मागीर पेमेंटा प्रॉब्लेम जाता मागीर तेंगे आनी कितें जाता ती जायत इश्यूज आहाय. So we want the government to set up one. And then they can
डॉग शेल्टर बी म्हणटा तें बेगीन जावपाय न्हू.
हय आतां इमिडिएटली कितें तरी एक तरी केजी तरी खंय एक केजी तरी बांदल्यो गव्हर्मेंटान आयडेंटिफाय करून. एक्झाम्पल म्हणटा आतां सोसडो आमचो एम्प्टी जाला. सोसड्या तरी व्हडली केज घायली. सी वी आर नॉट हियर अगेन्स्ट द डॉग बट डॉग वॉन्ट फ्रीडम. सो एरिया तरी आमी तरी बरी करून बॅरिकेड केली आनी सुण्यान धाडलें आनी थिंग तरी घातलें तेंक जेवण दिलें जाल्यार एटलिस्ट ती फाटा भुकेन वता. आतां NGO कितें सांगता विकात 3 फाटां फीड कोत्ताय. See who is funding them. You know, it is a big question because they are also trying. 3 party म्हणल्यार 2 दीस उपास तूं एक दीस जेवण मेळटा एक दीस जेवण मेळना. सो हिंग तरी तेंका घाली तूं जाल्यार तेंकां एक टायम टू टायम एक जेवण मेळटलें ती बरी जातली तेंका डॉक्टर आसतलो. सो दीस इज द होल आयडिया. सो आय थँक द कलेक्टर फॉर listening and immediately he said to set up a proposal from the animal welfare.
पंचायत आनी म्युनिसिपालिटी तेंगे कोण रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह कितें जालें besides you?
ना हांव पंचायता हांव आहलोलो because I have municipality I don't know but I think it is a responsibility of every elected member. See हे कितें आहा हेजे तेजे घालपा जायना. मगे विलेजी म्हाका मोग आहा म्हाका ट्युरिस्ट जाय मगे लोकांक घास मारलो नाका. सो मगे ते आय थिंक municipality also should have been here because it's very important. आयज पळय सकयल बाजाराक पळय नुस्त्या मार्केटाक पळय कोणें हाडटाय कोणें सोडटाय.
वाड्यान पासून कितली
हय. सो आय थिंक municipality must also work on this and not just let elected representative they must take care because this is a very serious issue.
Thank you.
आता मुगे नेबर सांगतो टिकीट कोतो जाणतो की भायर एनिमल लावून सुणो होईन हॉस्टेल मेळलो न्हू पांय मोडलेलो घरांत कोण कुठले
ना तेजो एक डॉग शेल्टर आसलेलो
कुठे गेलो गारा बसले आमी फ्लॅटान एंटर मारलो हाँ? 50 कुत्रे हैं, 11 कुत्रे और